Happy to celebrate all of us. appreciating them for finding out time to be here. Celebrating them for the partnership that we now enjoy. Late.
For the brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to set our sovereign motherland.
A friend of our governor, we bless your name for he is here in person. We thank you for the traditional fathers. Father, we want to say, may your name be glorified in Jesus' name. You have gathered us here to bless Akwa Ibom in a new project.
Your Excellency, we welcome you, and we are happy that you are here. Another man I want to acknowledge. I acknowledge him because he's an excellent governor. I acknowledge him because he understands that this collaboration is what we need to move our country forward. The governor of Lagos State, a fine gentleman, a leader who has led the people of Lagos State with a lot of dexterity. Celebrate Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State. We celebrate you, we welcome you. Thank you so much. Allow me to acknowledge respectfully the Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State, distinguished Senator Dr. Mrs. Akome. Please can we celebrate her? I acknowledge also respectfully the coordinator of the office of the First Lady of Akwa Ibom State, Mrs. Helen Nobariki. Please can we celebrate her?
That has come. The vision whose time has come today. We have been blessed with very wonderful governors. Two who are here. For example, you have our father, Architect Obon Victor Atta, who laid the foundation. We had the current Senate President, Dr. Gospel Akpabio, the uncommon transformer. And of course, our leader, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, a financial wizard who took us through 2 recessions and made a mark in Akwa Ibom State. One of the marks he made was to give us the Golden Boy. A governor who has come to prove that indeed government can work. Before now, Akwa Ibom State was not known for edifices like the one we're about to have here. We're known as, when I was a kid, we're known as house boys and house girls in Lagos State. But that has changed today. I was discussing with the commissioners there that we should start getting the number of the commissioner for physical planning, because Akwa Ibom State is coming to Lagos State. We are coming to Lagos State to make a difference. We are coming to Lagos State to add to the wonderful works that Governor Sanwo-Olu has already done in Lagos State. This edifice that is going to stay here, because we know it's going to stay here in the next 2 years, is going to dot the beautiful skyline of Lagos State. It's going to be one of your pride in Lagos State. So I want to welcome all of you, especially Governor Sanwo-Olu, for finding time to be here. I also want to welcome our leaders. It is not easy on a working day to get a governor and other leaders to attend an event like this. So I want to welcome especially. I also want to welcome our people who have come all the way from Uyo to be here. We thank Ibom Air. Ibom Air had to increase their flight schedule to accommodate Akwa Ibom people. Governor Sanwo-Olu, we are here. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, the Executive Governor of Lagos State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today is a great day. I'm happy that this day has come to give an expression to the vision of our governor, Pastor Goldmyne. Your Excellency, I want to thank you for this golden signature in a very important sector of our economy, the real estate market, and in a prime market of no less place than Lagos. This is one of your gifts to us in the investment house. to host an investment in a prime sector for the generations of Akwa Ibom unborn. You have intentionally delved into a real estate development, starting with this one, having an eye across the nation, prime markets like Abuja, Uyo, and now Lagos. We are here for unveiling of a project that is more than a real estate. It's a vision that speaks to the future, and I like what Morgan had already established. The future begins here. We are here to unveil the development of a residential, commercial apartment here on Bishop Abayode Cole, Lagos. This is more than a building project. It is an investment. It is an investment because we have an eye on the future, that a time is coming when states will not depend on oil monies, but will look forward to what they lay as investment for the future generation of IGR. And her governor has clearly identified an area that represents a store of value. You know, as I do, that any investment in the real estate sector always creates more values into the future. But for this project, it's more than creating value, it's preservation. Because the grounds on which we stand today was left abandoned for years. This property was acquired in the 90s, left undeveloped, almost the habitation of the wrong set of people. And guess what? All that was happening as a gold mine in a state, Lagos, where real estate is more than oil. So it took our governor to say this cannot continue. We are recovering what was abandoned and almost lost. And so today, His Excellency is launching out what I call redemption, remediation, and restoration. Those three R's are the signatures on this project. Permit me to lead you into more than a 3D presentation of the project because I don't have a screen, but my mouth will do the work. This is a development of a high-end residential apartment building that is meant to create an oasis for its residents, elevated enough from the high street to provide the required seclusion and exclusivity of high-end living, while at the same time still being in close proximity to the city and its amenities and destinations. From a design point of view, this building, this project is meant to deliver a concept we call come, live. Live here. Live in this place. It's an apartment, but more than apartment. You can also walk in this place. And more than that, you can play. Because the residents are going to have a rare combination of residences and business facilities that if you don't want to get into the traffic of Lagos, but you want to deliver your business transactions from the comfort of your residences, you just go down a little floor below and have all your business transactions met. More than that, as we said, it's a place where you come, live, you know, work and play. There's so much of luxury packed into the design to deliver comfort even in the skyline. People are going to get in touch with the skyline, but not far away from nature. There's going to be a lot of gardens, a lot of green culture around about the building. And in any case, every apartment will have an open view. No opaque structure, no opaque vicinity. You are in touch, you can look down from the sky and see what is happening below the ground. So from a design point of view, this is meant to provide a holistic well-being for the occupants. And they say some of the occupants may be people in their, their 80s who want to enjoy exclusivity but not being detached from the nature. But more than that, there's a lot of gaming, there's a lot of facilities for swimming pool and all that, gym and all that. So you can have a body, soul, and mind catered for, but not just a building, but a vision by our governor. More than that, this building has been designed to provide intelligent and digital signatures. This is a smart building. It's comparable to any you can find anywhere around the world. It's been carefully scripted and crafted to be able to provide you deploy technology to limit access. For example, the lift only takes you to the floor that you are meant to go. There would not be any mismatch of occupancies and if you come to do business here. So it's going to be a building that will offer privacy to the occupants, but at the same time allow them to interface with the rest of the community. It is going to be safe and all that. This sits on a land mass of 2,191.22 square meters. It's planned to have 32 apartment units spread across the entire floors. We have a basement, we have a first floor and 17 floors, all capping up to 18-story building. This is a building whose time has come. I want to say to our governor, thank you for giving us this opportunity to bring to Lagos the Ibom brand. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All of us here are very happy. In fact, if we had the opportunity, all of us here would want to have a say on such a remarkable day as this.
Thank you very much, Mr. MC. Standing on the existing protocol already laid, I will try to be very brief. I really must commend Akwa Ibom State government because we went through the perusing these drawings together to ensure that a befitting structural edifice is bequeathed to the state, not only Akwa Ibom, but also Lagos State, because it's going to change the landscape of this environment, and most importantly, to also acknowledge their efforts and to also make an appeal to other states planning to go into this kind of development, that they should try as much as possible to abide by all the laid down rules in Lagos State in terms of fiscal planning and development control. Just this morning, the development control arm of the ministry just granted the authorization to commence the piling work. And that is also to lend credence to the fact that Akwa Ibom State government went through all the process of development. Again, most importantly, what we have now in the world is all about green building. What that simply means is having an efficient building in terms of utilization of all the basic requirements, ensuring that electricity is not unnecessarily consumed, and that both artificial and natural elements of development are adhered to. This I must confirm that we already have. And again, most importantly, again, in Lagos State here, we've been having cases where drawings are presented and the elevators are just marked as regular square or rectangle. But what we have now is that a detailed specs of those lifts will also be perused and approved. And I can attest to that on this particular building that has been done, and the lift elevators that we're going to have in this building will be of utmost safety to us. So I indeed must congratulate the state government for deeming it fit to come to do this kind of investment in Lagos State. Thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, and the Governor of Lagos State, the immediate past Governor and the former Governor of Cross River State that are here. Your Excellency, I want to thank God for what God has been doing for Akwa Ibom people. At every point in time, God sees the need of Akwa Ibom and brings in a governor that will meet the need of Akwa Ibom people. Your Excellency, at this point in time, God brought you as a businessman to make sure Akwa Ibom continues to be prosperous. What you are bringing to Lagos State is something that will generate revenue for the state. It's something that will increase our IGR for Akwa Ibom State. And also it will generate IGR for Lagos State too. Your Excellency, I want to thank you. And I want to say that Akwa Ibom State Assembly will be with you, will support you, will be by your side, will continue to approve monies that will be needed for this development. Your Excellency, I want to thank you very much. We have seen your generosity in Akwa Ibom State. We have seen your advocacy for the masses of Akwa Ibom State. We have been saying you are the senior advocate of the needy this time around, SAN for Akwa Ibom State. Excellency, thank you very much for bringing in this massive development and infrastructure that will bring a lot of dividends of democracy to Akwa Ibom people. Thank you very much, and we'll continue to support Your Excellency.
The Lord was over there. In front of the Lord was a field where occasionally we will celebrate certain occasions and so on. And the minute it was no longer necessary or essential that government should come to Lagos, but more to Abuja than to Lagos, should I say, I knew that this place was due for what is happening today. Every effort to try to do that met with some frustration, because at one point the property was offered to Anchor Insurance because they needed to recapitalize. And I thought, well, maybe the vision is lost. But thank God you redeemed that vision. And you are lucky. Let me say why you are lucky. Because I listened to the speaker say that they'll be willing to appropriate the money that you need to finance this project. I was not so lucky when I dreamt of Econet. I wanted to raise money to buy Econet because I could see the future that Econet held for Akwa Ibom people. And I was attacked and opposed, and it was, thank God, in the end, we can say it was a successful story. But you are lucky that you have the support of the House and Akwa Ibom people. The reason why this needed to happen is because, as a governor here, and with His Excellency, the current president, who was the governor of Lagos State at the time, we used to have this discussion. He used to say to me, our land is what your oil is. Your land is to us what your oil is to you. So now they drill our oil, we develop their land for mutual benefit. And everybody benefits. We heard by the increased IGR, internal generated revenue, is coming both to Akwa Ibom and to Lagos, as it will do for Akwa Ibom. So congratulations again. And in terms of just a question of exchange of ideas, the present governor of Lagos State may not know this, but when we developed something called the plaza in Uyo, around that little tight roundabout called the circus, Lagos State government sent architect Buke Yumi, who was the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Planning, I think it was, to come and visit, because that was an ideal and the first of its kind in Africa for an urban space. So there's always this mutual exchange of concepts and ideas. And I thank God that it has materialized itself in what is happening today. There was a misunderstanding, of course. Who were accusing you of, instead of developing Akwa Ibom, you are going to develop somebody else's land. But the value is not the same. Nobody can blame anybody for coming to drill oil in the Niger Delta instead of drilling oil if there's no oil in their state. The value of land here, the value of property here, far exceeds whatever we can develop at home. So it is a wise decision. And I tell you in all honesty, sir, that the future always belongs to those who can see possibilities before they become reality. Congratulations, Governor.
Message of goodwill. He never disappoints. He always brings the historical perspective to everything he does. And of course, when you listen to cerebral elders like Architect Obong Victor, you have all the impetus you need to continue on your God-given ideas and plans. Can we put our hands together one more time as we celebrate our leader and our elder? Thank you so much. We're truly grateful. Thank you so much. The future.
The Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu. Your Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, our own pastor, a renowned Omolopa, the entire Nigerian Police Force, we celebrate you because of what you do to the Nigerian Police Force. Governor Atta and Governor Lie, I celebrate you. All the royal fathers here present, especially my brother, Kabesi, Oba Mohammed Said Ademole Legushi, and the President of the Supreme Council of Traditional Rulers in Akwa Ibom State, and the Chairman of Akwa Ibom State Traditional Rulers, I greet you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I must once again commend the Governor of Akwa Ibom State. And I'm very, very happy when the Governor Atawa, Elder Statesman, came here to talk about the relationship that Lagos and Akwa Ibom about since 1999. I'm an eyewitness to all those meetings that you, Governor Ibori, Jagaban himself, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, all what you did that time. And I'm also very happy that our lawyer is here, the Chairman of Access Bank, Paul Luzoro, SAN. We were all there together. Of course, I was just, but we have had good relationship with Akwa Ibom State in the past. And today, this event is one of those. When I got the invitation that you will be coming here to develop a major real estate investment in Lagos State, I was very, very happy, considering the fact that, as we all know, and Mr. Governor Sanwo-Olu is aware, that real estate is real. Don't mind those people that are saying you have come to Lagos State. The real estate value of this corridor cannot be compared to any real estate in any part of Nigeria. As a matter of fact, if I may have to refer to Richard Florida, one renowned economist, he said the real estate value of Greater New York is equal to the GDP of United Kingdom. So coming to Lagos, coming to my kingdom, Iru Kingdom, to invest, you have not made any mistake. And I can assure you, the enabling environment will be provided. We will make sure that you enjoy the benefit of your effort. The ROI you cannot even compare it to anywhere in Nigeria. That said, you are once again welcome to Lagos. We will give you the necessary support. The governor is here. I'm very happy that the Commissioner for Physical Planning is also here. For Lagos, this road was not like this before. So, once you start the construction, you also ensure that what you need to do as support, you ensure that you get to the palace. My palace is just 3 minutes away from here. Thank you very much. Ekabo.
We know that without a doubt, the needed support and collaboration for the speedy completion of this project shall come. Let's continue to celebrate him, please. The trumpeters, you can continue.
Akwa Ibom is song. Emane is song. Iban poro mo mbie number 1. Your Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State. Pastor Mo Baseno, PhD. want to thank God Almighty for making it possible. To see this mammoth crowd coming to celebrate what God has used the governor to do. Very specially too, I want to recognize all the governors that are here, the governor of Lagos State, the deputy governors, the former governors, and other very important dignitaries that are here. Our sons and daughters from Ibom State, and my sons and daughters from Lagos State that are here, thank you for coming. Today is very special. Special to see that we are here to do what we are supposed to do and to advise. Basically, that is our role as royal fathers. To advise, to encourage, to promote that is good. Our governor has done well. And I pray to the Almighty God he should continue to do well. For the goodness of the people of Ibom State. I want all of us to know, apart from the benefits, the immediate benefits, it's a long-term project. It's a project that all of us, our children, will benefit immensely from it. I want us to know that what is good. Continue to promote what is good. My Royal Majesty, the King of this land, the Oba, have spoken, talked about his support for what is going to happen here today. But I, the Ibom of Ibibio, and from the Supreme Council want to say, we are ready, and the Supreme Council are ready to support the governor in all ramifications. But I also want us to know, it is a way of building bridge of unity among the people of Lagos State and the people of Ibom State. It's a bridge building project to showcase Ibom State to the world here in Lagos. So I beg you all, support what is good. I want to also add, Your Excellency, there's something I want to appeal to you to do for the Ibom children, the young engineers. Such project is a project. It's a mega project. The young engineers, they should encourage them to come in when the project commences, to learn, to follow up on the aspect of these serious construction works. It's a high-skilled construction works. Therefore requires our children to close ranks and ensure that they come and learn so that tomorrow they'll have something to show. They will be part and parcel of the project. I want to thank you once again for a day like this. And we'll continue in our own small way as royal fathers to pray for the governor to ensure that the project commences on time. And I'm very sure, like the speaker have said, that they will make available all the resources, all the funds to make sure that the job is completed on time. Thank you very much. My word from the Council of Chiefs says, we support what the governor is doing. Ntoyen, the Ibom, support this project. Iko kuba wanaku uba. Ado to the glory of God. Ado this nampo ya for the number for. Mpong project ngam frame mintum. Mpong mo feri dia o fun. So I say thank you very much once again. God bless you all.
Let me please put the Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture on cue. They are to perform next. Of course, the energy there is showing the excitement that this project brings to Akwa Ibom State. Can we celebrate the Lagos State Council for Arts and Culture? Very meaningful. Can we keep celebrating him? Can we keep celebrating him? Can we celebrate the vision in a man? Celebrate the commitment in a man? Celebrate the determination in a man? Celebrate the forthrightness in a man. Celebrate the man who has seen the future already and has the courage to go all the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, let's take our seats. Thank you so much. Thank you. Akwa Ibom is song. Yeah. Akwa Ibom is song. Yeah. Ibani no yo. I don't know the sobriety for Lagos now, but I used to know that it used to be a Koni Bajel. Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, my brother, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, our special guest of honor, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State, the Coordinator of the Office of the First Lady of Akwa Ibom State, my daughter, Helen, Your Excellencies, past governors of Akwa Ibom State, my political father, Dikinudom Gabriel Emmanuel, the father of modern Akwa Ibom State, Architect Obong Victor Atta, the former governor of Cross River State, Senator Lieli Moke, former deputy governors that are here present, Honorable Speaker of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, honorable members of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, my Lord, the Chief Judge of Akwa Ibom State, and other judges that are here today, former ambassadors, members of the diplomatic corps that have joined us here, distinguished senators and members of the House of Assembly and representatives that are here, both serving and former, the chairman of our party, the PDP, in Akwa Ibom State, members of our party ESCO, and members of IPAC that are here present, the representative of the Honorable Minister of Petroleum Gas that has joined us here, Secretary to Government, Head of the Civil Service, the Executive Assistant and Chief Delivery Officer to the Governor, Honorable Commissioners of Akwa Ibom State, and the Honorable Commissioner for Physical Planning of Lagos State, Honorary Special Advisors that are here, our revered royal fathers that are here, the Ibom Bill, and the chairman of Akwa Ibom State Traditional Rulers Council. I don't want song made them, you know. Your Royal Majesties, the Oniru of Iruland, and Oba Elekushi that is here. Kadek Belo Riki Batak Beleseo, Kabiesio, our religious fathers that are here, the MD, CEOs of private and organized sectors that are here with us, other captains of industries, the Deputy Governor of CBN, our very own sister, the Chairman of boards and commissions, most especially the MD of Akikop, the Chairman of our local government councils, led by the Chairman of Algon for Akwa Ibom, Dr. Wendy Moudo, senior citizens, elders. Let me specially mention our Tuekong, Don Etiebet, that has joined us here, Akwa Ibom community in Lagos and Abuja, the entire sons and daughters of Akwa Ibom State, specially invited guests, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. One of the glittering edifices that defines New York City's skyline in Midtown Manhattan, located between 1st and 2nd Avenues, close to the iconic United Nations building, is the Nigerian House. It is one of the major buildings that speak to Nigeria's role and place as a major continental power. Today, every Nigerian who has visited New York or lives in that city that never sleeps stands in awe of the vision of those who saw what others did not see by investing in that real estate. Just as the purpose-driven visionaries who built the Nigerian House in New York City did decades ago, we are gathered here to break the grounds for the construction of what promises to be an iconic building that will signpost our determination to play in the bullish real estate market of one of the most vibrant cities in Africa and indeed the world, Lagos. It is the 18th-story Ibom Towers. Let me start by thanking my dear brother and governor of this great state of excellence, His Excellency Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for all the cooperation we have received from the relevant agencies of the state associated with making today's event possible. Your Excellency, we are deeply grateful and hugely appreciative. This is the very essence of bipartisanship, governance, and bringing development to the people should not be colored or determined by political affiliations. You have shown us love and you have helped as much as you can without breaking the rules that governs the building development plan of your state. Permit me to also state here that I am, as we always say it here, a Lagos boy. I went to school at local authority primary school in Ikeja, furthered in Victory High School Ikeja, and until I moved back to Akwa Ibom State in 1997 to set up my hospitality business, the Royalty Group of Companies. I'd worked here, I'd learned and earned my living here. I met my late wife here, and her soul rests in peace. Raised my kids here, and became a follower and believer of the inspiring leadership of our president today, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, then the governor of this state had provided. He came in as governor, he looked at the internally generated revenue of this state and decided to think outside the box of conventional wisdom. His reforms and liberal approach that he adopted in growing the economy of this state even at great peril, today has placed Lagos State, a subnational, as the 4th largest gross domestic GDP in Africa. As they say in America, where California goes, so goes America. So where Lagos goes, so goes Nigeria. Today, because President Tinubu then, as a first-sighted governor of this state, took painful but revolutionary decisions, Lagos State is the center of excellence. With a bullish real estate market, so as we remain hopeful that the reforms our president is currently introducing to grow our country, painful as they may appear today, will bear fruit soon and reposition Nigeria just like he did with Lagos State as the largest economy in Africa. So I urge our people to follow patiently while we walk this path, because I see a great light at the end of this tunnel. And so today, in our determined efforts to grow more streams of income and deepen our investment portfolio, we are here to perform the groundbreaking ceremony for this 18-story Ibom Towers. The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Akwa Ibom Investment Corporation, Pastor Imobasi, has done a great job in providing the overview of this property, so I will not go further on that. Permit me to thank and commend our past leaders for wisely investing in real estate markets in Lagos, even when such investments did not appear as bullish as they are today. I'd like to assure you, sirs, your excellencies, that your investments will not be in vain. We're now looking at the Ajose Adeogun property, and we believe that we can make good money out of that estate. Very soon, we'll approach the House of Assembly so we can turn that property to high-rise office buildings that will increase our state IGR. This is not the time to bother our citizens with heavy taxation, but we can think outside the box and raise up properties and invest in areas that will increase our IGR without necessarily bringing a tax burden on our people. When we first mooted this idea for the construction of this tower, as well as the planned 4-star Ibom Hotel in Abuja, there was a firestorm of media attacks. Some people wondered why we should invest in real estate in Lagos as opposed to deploying the funds for other needs. I'm glad today that the father of modern Akwa Ibom has taken time to defend our action. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Let me again today repeat that no nation or a subnational will rely only on one source of income. We must diversify the sources of our income. We must expand our portfolios. Every time our leaders had invested in projects like this, they were always criticized. And His Excellency Architect Obon Victor Atta talked about Econet. We must remember what happened when he invested in the airport. We must remember when he built the Ibom Hotels and Golf Resort. We must remember when the Kinudom Emmanuel started Ibom Air. So every time a leader sees a vision, you don't expect everyone to see it at the same time. That is why a leader must be a leader at all times, who sees into the future and who knows how to lead people into that future. While we were running for office as governor, we had promised that we will look at alternate ways of investment and increasing our economic profiles. This tower, whose groundbreaking ceremony we are performing today, will ensure we achieve that dream and keep working to advance the growth of our state and improve the material well-being of our people. That's what Akwa Ibomite elected us to do, and that's what we will continue to do. We will continue to build compassionate homes for the poorest and the neediest in our communities. We will continue to provide food vouchers to the most vulnerable as a temporary measure to mitigate hunger while still encouraging our people to return to the farm. This project that we are here to commission today will bring an increase in IGR and a quick return on investment. We're building 32 apartment complex here, and I dare say that some of those apartments are already gone. And we intend for this building in the next 24 months to ensure that we finish on time, commission it, and then return the investment and channel it to other projects. This investment, of course, will also is mutually beneficial. Lagos State will get their tenement rates and other rates, so we're investing across board. And so we think that this is the right way to go, to continue to partner with states, organizations that have the facility. And you follow where the money is, you follow where the money goes. The real estate money right now is in Lagos. And Your Excellency, we are here to follow the money. Thank you so much for the opportunity you have given us to co-invest in Lagos State, and we'll continue to do that and obey all of your physical planning rules so that we ensure that we do not take our friendship for granted. Please permit me on this note to kindly invite our special guest of honor, the Governor of Lagos State, to please join me as he makes some remarks before proceeding to the groundbreaking ceremony. Let us welcome His Excellency Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Thank you.
Please, can we celebrate His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, who has just invited His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State. Thank you, the band. Thank you, the band.
Akwa Ibom is saying. Akwa Ibom is saying. Please be seated. Mesereo. Agario. Son. Aha! Now, we have brought Oron Road to Lagos. We have brought shelter. Shelter, is it not? And we have brought Edward housing. Is that so? Thank you very much. Your Excellency, my brother, my friend, the hardworking governor of the great people of Akwa Ibom State. I'm going to keep you people here. You cannot go back to Akwa Ibom again. Your Excellency, Pastor Umo Eno. Thank you. I want to adopt very, very well established protocol and the recognition that you've done so eloquently well this afternoon to all of our excellencies, former that are here, to all of sons and daughters of Akwa Ibom that are here, to all captains of industry that are here, to all government functionaries from Akwa Ibom and Lagos State that are here, and to great people of Lagos and Akwa Ibom. But permit me to also acknowledge my two royal fathers, because I also don't want to run foul the Legushi of Ikate land and the Oniru of Iru land, whose domain is also here. And to say to all of you that you are indeed welcome. Gentlemen of the press inclusive, let me, on behalf of the people and government of Lagos State, welcome Your Excellency, welcome all of you from the great state of Akwa Ibom. Welcome you to the state of aquatic splendor. Welcome you to the commercial economic nerve center of our country. Welcome you to the state that if it should catch cold, all of us will be sneezing, but we will not catch cold. But welcome to the centerpiece of Nigeria, to the heartbeat, and to a state that melts all of us. And I also want to greet all of my Akwa Cross brothers and sisters that are also in the house to welcome you and to say to you this afternoon that is indeed a great honor that we cherish so very well, that the entire government and people of Akwa Ibom are here in Lagos with us. I can see that indeed, if the governor signs anything here today, it is legal and it is binding, because the entire government is here, the entire leadership of the state is here, the entire that higher level of commitment and leadership they will continue to show in less than 1.5 years. Kudos to you, Your Excellency, my big brother. Today, we're here to celebrate a great partnership. We're here to celebrate purposeful governance. We're here to celebrate development for our people. And we're here that after we've done politicking, it is meaningful development, it's purposeful development, is ensuring that we create wealth for our people, we create wealth for our citizens. That's what we're here for. We're lucky that this investment is happening in Lagos. And Lagos continues to remain home to a lot of investment, both local and international. But it gives us, that unique opportunity to say to you that Lagos continues to carry, the essence of where development sits with us as a nation. Is the signature for commerce and economy. And so to make this investment decision is to congratulate the entire citizens of Akwa Ibom that you have chosen well, you have thought out well, and your governor has taken the right and the best decision. One of our fathers that are here, the former governor of Akwa Ibom, architect Atta, did mention that Lagos State and Akwa Ibom is not today, dates back to several decades, when my leader, the President of the Federal Republic, was also the governor of the state. And he did taking us through memory lane, that there has been a time in which a permanent secretary that I know too well had also gone to Uyo to observe, the turning of thought and the commissioning of projects. This is what we're seeing 25 years after. Mr. President used to work at a building down the road there, Mobile House. This was where he caught his corporate seat. He's on the same street that he worked and he toyed, as a corporate treasurer in Mobile Hexon. So you can see that Akwa Ibom is very, very lucky that they are on the street in which developed Mr. President. On this same street, like the former governor, I've also said, the immediate past governor of the state, my very good friend, and brother, he used to walk down the road there at Zenith Bar. We also come around here to eat lunch in those days. But now, what seemed to be a lunch venue now has now turned to a major real estate corridor, has now turned to birth what will be known as the iconic Ibom Towers. Don't you think you deserve a big round of applause? Tell it to everyone. Tell it to people in Oron. Tell it to people in Ikorabas. Tell it to people in Ikorekwene. Tell it to people in Uyo that Governor Eno has chosen a right decision. He has chosen a proper investment destination, and indeed we know that the investment that Akwa Ibom is putting here, not only will it improve the IGL that will be coming out from this investment, but it also synergizes the relationship between Lagos and Akwa Ibom. And I was just sitting when we were sitting down there, that I also have Ibile Oil and Gas. Maybe I need to come to Akwa Ibom and come and sign a small oil heritage and sign an acreage and see that we can also join hands to develop a few of the oil wells that you have. What you have in abundance, as a natural resource, we have also in abundance as our own land resource. So it is a joint initiative that we see the strength of each and every one of us, and it's complementary, what we're doing. This is what the governance is supposed to be. We're supposed to do peer review. We're supposed to look at where you have comparative advantage and utilize that comparative advantage to the benefit and to the betterment of your people. And so indeed, we're happy that Akwa Ibom State and the Akwa Ibom government has made this decision. The investment will be safe. We can assure you that your investment has received all of the fiscal planning approval without missing out on any. You have been a fantastic corporate investor on our land. I want to thank you very much for that. You have not cut corners. You have gone through all the rudiments that ensures that a proper planning approval is sought, and we're indeed excited that we can give you all of the necessary approvals to commence the piling and development of this investment. To the great people of Lagos and Akwa Ibom, this is what we promise you. We promise you that we will do everything to ensure that we leave you better than we met you. This is happening in Lagos. This is happening in Akwa Ibom. This is what your governor is doing. He's going to leave your state better than he had met it. He's going to leave the resources of the state better than he had met it. He's going to leave the investment of the state better than he had met it. And Lagos will provide homes for you in that space. And so I see the upcoming Akwa Ibom Towers here on Victoria Island, Bishop Aboyade Street, as one of the defining edifices that will change the skyline of this place. I cannot wait for the next 24 months to join your governor and to join all the leaders that he has to come and physically hand over and commission this building, because I know anything that Akwa Ibom touches, in 24, 25 months, it will be completed. And so we will bring all of you back to come and celebrate before the end of 2026 to hand over this edifice to the benefit of all of the investors that will have taken the investment decision here, and to the benefit of Akwa Ibom and the Akwa Ibom state government. Once again, we want to congratulate you. We want to say to you that we're happy with your decision to make the investment right in Lagos. We want to confirm to you that your investment will be safe in Lagos. We will provide an enabling environment that will ensure that investment is safe and is secure. We will ensure that we will open up this investment and this opportunity for other states that are also looking to take the same line of investment decision like Akwa Ibom has taken. I'm aware that 1, 2, 3 other states are taking it. Let them fast track it and let them make those investments. And Lagos will continue to remain safe, will continue to remain purposeful, and will continue to remain home to all of this investment, and ensure that the return that you're expecting on this investment, you meet and you exceed those investments. Once again, Your Excellency, we're happy for you to have made this decision. We're happy that you have come, you have seen, and you have delivered to the people of Akwa Ibom. All we need is that all of the people that have come from Akwa Ibom, let them remain here in Lagos. We'll continue to see how we take care of them, because indeed you have brought the richness of the culture and the hospitality of Akwa Ibom, you brought it to Lagos, and we can see. Thank you very much, and it's therefore my honor and a real privilege that I look forward to start the groundbreaking of this edifice that will be called the iconic Ibom Towers here on Bishop Oluwole Street, Victoria Island, Lagos. Thank you very much.
Sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.